Howdy folks, just a very quick update. I'm not shooting anything, I will get out later when I've done what I've got to do. But so, new news, I haven't given up smoking, bollocks to that. I am having a fag and a glass of wine though, because I'm cooking. Can't possibly cook without a glass of wine. It's a physical impossibility, unless it's breakfast, of course. What did I have to tell you? This morning, I mean, we're coming, and Sunday is the opening of the season here, for everything apart from summer deer. You can get a tag for summer deer, and we'll come to that in a minute. So I thought, I'm basically pretty much everything in France there's an association that deals with it. So I joined the Association of Bow Hunters of the Aveyron, which is the department where I live. So I'll be invited to hunts with them if I want to be. And also, I've joined, well, I was going to join the Association of Hunters. So, I mean, most people hunt with a rifle or a shotgun, or both. There's one other bow hunter in the area that the guys told me about today. I was going to get in touch with them and see how I go about shooting, well, getting a tag for a deer on my land, and then what the story is with pigs and stuff like that. So this morning I looked up on the internet the Association of Livignacois Hunters, which is where I am, I put the guy's number in my phone. This afternoon, just after lunchtime, I can hear a 4x4 coming up the hill, and it stops, and I was like, I've got a vague idea who you might be. And as he walks in, I said, you must be Jean-Philippe, whose number I put in my phone this morning. And he was like, yes, we were on our way up to the top of the woods, we were passing you, and I'd heard that there was a new hunter in the area. Somebody from the bow hunting thing had obviously talked to him. So we were coming up just to see if you were there and say hello. So we had a good chat. Nice guys. There was another guy as well. So I subscribed to the Association of Livignacois Hunters, and they've got a massive territory to hunt on. So I can hunt all over that. And also, so I questioned him, look, there's this really beautiful buck that I fancy having a go at this year. And he says, yeah, I can understand that you're a bow hunter and you want to do that. So as a welcome present to Livignac, because I've just moved in here, they said, we'll give you a tag, which is, I mean, there's lots of them, and I think this year they've only got 20 tags to hand out amongst a lot of them. So I've got a summer that will then last throughout the whole season, deer tag, and I can shoot a male now, and then from Sunday I can shoot a doe if I want to, a buck or a doe. So that's the story there. So that's great news. That was very kind of them. And also here, because hares are so rare, you have to have a hare tag as well. I mean, in the north, there's hares every 10 meters or so, so you don't have to have a tag. It's open field. It's open bar on hares up there. Here, you need a hare tag. So I've got a hare tag, and I've got quite a few friends who have got. If you look down in the valley there, in the river, there's loads of corn fields, maize fields, and the hares do like to hang around there, so I might pop down there and wander about with my bow as well. So that's cool. That was very kind of them. And they'll invite me on different hunts. Probably have to take a rifle. But they seem pretty open to bow hunting. New stuff. I've actually got some French made 175 gram broadheads. These are called Celtic broadheads, made by some guy in France. And these are to go on the front of the shrew arrows. Quite fancy a big thing like that, especially if I'm after piggies or big things. And they come in this really quite cool leather doof. So that's sweet. Looking forward to testing those out, but I've got some new arrows coming, so I'm going to have a look at those. And he chucked in some small game tips, the same weight, 175 grains. They're weighty old. I wouldn't want to get hit by one of those, but I'm looking forward to testing those out as well. On fezzies or pidgeys or... So there we go, that's my news. Happy that I've got my deer tag, and I will do my best to fill that. I've got time to do it. Just got to get going now. I could even go, if I wanted to, I could go down the woods this evening and try and get the buck, but I need to try my kit out first. Pretty certain, having bought my steps and my saddle stand and my saddle, it's too steep around my woods to use it. But I'll try setting it up. I'm going to practice that tomorrow. I've got a day off tomorrow. I'm wanting a day off. I've got shit to do, but I've done so much shit the last few days. I haven't stopped. Tomorrow I might actually sort my kit out and try going up my telegraph pole here. We'll see. There we go, that's my update. I'm not practicing masses at the moment. I don't really feel I need to. Every time I pick up my bow, I shoot pretty decently at the moment. When I get closer to actually going out, I'll do a couple of days where I home myself in, but as I said, I've got some new arrows coming. And I'll wait till they arrive. They should be here in the next couple of days. Right, that's 8 minutes of rubbish for me, folks. But excited bunny. Next one will be maybe tomorrow. I'll set up my stand and try shooting out of that. Right, I'm going to go and check my bolognese, folks.